Hello everybody, I'm Luvic, and this will be a tarot reading for the sign of Leo. I'll also do an oracle card at the end. And just know that I will never reach out to you for any sort of payments. I don't do personal readings. Somebody is trying to do that in the comment sections. It is not me. My only accounts are at Luvic's Tarot on TikTok and YouTube. So let's see what's the general vibe for Leo. In the month of March 2026. Okay. So it looks pretty good. So we got the Six of Cups, the Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So there is a lot of positive emotions here. And, I really think that somebody here has a lot of fond memories. And, good times. I think this person's really been speaking about these good times lately. Let's get some more cards. Figure out what's going on here. What else for Leo? What else for Leo? Ooh, Jesus. I'm not taking those. Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So we got the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and Judgment. There's lots of karma here too. So, with the Wheel of Fortune here, the thing that stands out to me the most is kind of like movement. Kind of like really moving forward quite fast. And, Temperance is all about balance. It's protection. It's Archangel Michael. It's maybe maybe things are quickly coming into balance. Things are being aligned in the best possible way. And then we got the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So, this guy is, he's carrying this scale here. And I almost feel like he's judging these individuals on their worth, on how much generosity should be extended to these individuals. And with the Five of Wands, I feel like a lot of these people, or these energies, are not happy about the way they're being treated. And then we got Judgment. Cover them up because they're naked. This is very much Xbox is turning off again. There's a lot of karma here. There's a lot of judgment. Perhaps some of you are currently in like a court situation. But I oftentimes see the Judgment as like evolution. Evolution from like a younger version of yourself to a higher, more mature, intelligent version of yourself. This is also the angel Gabriel, which I believe is over communication. So people may be speaking out at this time about things that they are not quite happy about. Okay, let's see. What other messages are there for Leo? I don't know if those energies are you speaking out, others speaking out to you about not being happy about the way they're treated. But with the Wheel of Fortune there and the Temperance, I really feel that things are coming into balance. Like, I feel like those who are deserving of good treatment are getting good treatment. Like, I feel like people are getting what they deserve. And, maybe this is forcing some individuals to take a step back and realize maybe they aren't all they're cracked up to be. We got the Nine of Wands here. Somebody is a little bit wounded. This is the Wounded Warrior card. Yeah. Somebody's a little hurt, a little wounded, a little tired. had their ego bruised, you know, kind of feeling a little disappointed as well. What other messages for Leo? Thank you. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we got the 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and Justice in reverse. So right here in the the 8 of Cups, you know, this is the energy of pursuing a journey, moving on, taking that step towards something. But the little moon and the sun here is really shining out to me, because it's kind of like there's like an eclipse happening there. So I almost feel like somebody is a little shunned, and they're kind of just like walking away, kind of, you know, a little bit embarrassed maybe. And then we got the 7 of Cups and Justice in reverse. It kind of feels like not everything was looked at before justice was served. It seems a little bit unfair for this one. I don't know if that's you or somebody else, but we're gonna find out. Or we're gonna try to find out. What was this? What was this about? What was unfairly judged? The High Priestess. Okay, so it's just the High Priestess. It feels like maybe somebody had given advice, or somebody expressed their concern over a situation and they weren't listened to. Or maybe they were even kind of pushed aside, like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You know nothing about this situation. When in fact, I feel that this person did know and had, you know, pretty decent amount of insight into whatever this was. And it kind of feels like maybe, you know, because people didn't want to hear what this individual said, they were kind of judged and shunned and kind of pushed away a little bit. any other messages for Leo? What? Let's see. What was it? The High Priestess. What was up with the High Priestess? What exactly were they, ignored about? Okay. Interesting. We got the Two of Pentacles and then the Hierophant in reverse. I think this person had some insight into a group dynamic that was unstable. This, I don't know if this is work, this is a friend group, I don't know, an organization that was doing some sketchy stuff. I don't know, but I think this individual had a good read on the group, on the individuals within it, and they, I believe, are able to see the cracks in the foundation of this. I think they could see what's hidden within the group. Interesting. They can see the unbalance, the that was, I want to find out what was it they found out? What did the High Priestess find out? What did the High Priestess find out? Huh? Okay. Interesting. So we got the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Or I'm sorry. I said a lot of cups. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and 10 of Swords. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles and then the 2 of Cups. This was a healthy connection. It was very steady, very good. And it was strong. And then something here came in, and it was like, it really feels like rumor energy. Like gossip. And I feel like this individual should have ignored it, but it was kind of like a little voice that was whispering in their head. And I feel like they should have kept their eyes on what was good, what was in front of them here, these 3 cups, but they didn't. Somehow this 4th cup here got to them, and it caused a lot of pain and a lot of stress. So I don't know if this connection here is about you or this other energy, the High Priestess, or if this was another individual within this group dynamic. I don't know. Let's get some advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. This is a very interesting reading. It's really taking a turn. Advice for Leo for this current situation that they are in. Okay, we got the Star. Gotta cover her up because she's naked. But this is the card about dreams, dreaminess, wishful thinking, stuff like that. What else is in the shadows for Leo? What else is in the shadows for the sign of Leo? Nothing? Is that it? Just the Star. There we go. 9 of Pentacles. So what's in the shadows? So the Star, it's about dreams, wishful thinking, kind of like it's your desires. And then the 9 of Pentacles is very much a place of being good. It is financially stable. It's, in a place of abundance. It is also kind of a card of independence. She's strong, she's upright, she's in a good place here. Maybe this is in relation to the High Priestess. Because the Star and the High Priestess are both within this sort of dreamy energy of intuition and psychic energy type vibes. So, if this is that high priestess individual or energy, I feel like even though they feel that they've been shunned and kind of excluded themselves from this group dynamic, I feel this individual is still in a place of strength, in a place of standing tall and proud, because they can see that they were right, even if everyone else does not. Interesting. That was in the advice, right? Huh. Maybe you also need to stand strong and follow your intuition and not follow the same path that everyone else is following. Just because the majority follows a single bit of information does not make it correct. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you. Let's see. What do we have for you today? These readings have been getting so deep. They're so much more direct than I ever planned for. All these signs are just going through stuff. I honestly think Pisces had the most easygoing one. At least so far. Alright. Oracle card for Leo. Should I get another one? I feel like I should. There it is. 2 of them. Oh. Okay, we've got Groundhog Spirit, which is time to let go. Vulture Spirit, nothing is wasted. And then the Owl Spirit, you can see clearly now. Oh, wait. Okay, it was one card. It looked like there was another card underneath it for a second. Time to let go. Nothing is wasted. You see clearly now. So let's go ahead and read the Groundhog Spirit. Number 31. Endings can lead to beginnings, and death is a part of life. So Groundhog Spirit is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When Groundhog Spirit appears, it is a sign that there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of, so that something new can be born. Something that will far better serve you now. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. so too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming, and it is good, so let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. Interesting. Yeah. Well, I think that is all I have for you today. If this helped you in any way, shape, or form, let me know down in the comments. And have a nice day. Bye.